more resolutions are passed at the UN against Israel than all the rest of the world combined, or in the so-called Human Rights Council. I mean, seriously, if you show the statistics to your viewers, they won't even believe it. It's a farce.
This is what I love, man, because the Israelis, they say the United Nations is what gives Israel its legitimacy as being a member state, and the partition plan from 1947, which was passed by the United Nations, is the reason that Israel is allowed to exist and exists, right? So they always cite the United Nations as the basis for the foundation of the state of Israel. And then when the United Nations turns around and says, hey, you can't do that, that's illegal, you can't annex Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a corpus separatum, which is Latin for separate body, not Israeli body, separate body, special status. The Israelis don't care. The United Nations says pull out of the Syrian Golan Heights. They're not yours. You can't. You must pull out, and you're also illegally annexing them. That's also bad. They don't care. So they pick and choose what parts of the United Nations they like. And it's the same with the Bible, right? They say the Bible gave us this land, and the Israeli ambassador to the UN brought a Bible with him to the UN and said we have biblical claims over this land. I guess he missed a part in the Old Testament that says thou shalt not kill.
Absolutely. No, that's the only part that they want to focus on, right? It's that this is the promised land. This is where they came from, and this is what they want, and they're willing to kill and butcher anybody who stops in their face. It is, however, whenever you look at it this way from a religious point of view, it is justified that they're doing what they're doing. If you absolutely believe that this is your purpose in life, you're willing to do whatever and lie your way through it. I love like one of the comments in the chat. Andreas, I think he was saying, Andre Moresi, he was saying, this ambassador is a crazy good actor. He's a crazy good actor. He's unbelievably good, man. That's the case. Religion can make you do crazy stuff.
That's the thing, though, man. I don't think we should be very clear, because the political ideology of Zionism basically hijacks Judaism as a shield to take the land, right? It's a political ideology. It's not a religious one only. It's like it's born.
It's like describing one part that takes what's beautiful in religion and like goes to the extreme and starts.
Right. Like Zionism is 19th century thesis from Herzl, who published it in Vienna. Who's again, these are European Jews who just decided that, okay, we're going to go take that land. And to me, I mean, this is, like you said, it's no different from ISIS. It's no different from Crusaders. They just grab religion, take whatever parts they like, and just go murder people and steal the land and riches. Same thing, man, over and over and over. I literally spoke about the Golan Heights. There is a resolution, multiple resolutions for Israel to give back the Golan Heights. Of course, if you keep taking other people's land, you will end up with a lot of UN Security Council resolutions against you. And I think this is of particular importance right now when everybody's pointing the finger at Russia and saying, "Oh, look at you! You're annexing Ukraine. You're holding these sham referendums." Guess what? Israel never bothered holding any referendum in the Golan Heights. They just took it by force, and they still have it to this day since 1967. They drink Syria's water on a daily basis. They build skiing resorts up there. Naftali Bennett, who was the previous prime minister before Lapid, just within the last year ordered the Israeli government to double the number of illegal settlements in the Golan Heights. Once again, you see this strategy of let's build up the Israeli population on purpose to take the land so that we can legitimize our occupation of it. And I heard Jordan Peterson in the beginning of the interview, he's listing this as an achievement. Like, the Americans recognized the Golan Heights as Israeli. They recognized Israeli sovereignty. There is no Israeli sovereignty. This is a joke. But I'll let him continue. Excuse me, Mr. Ambassador. Yeah, Rony, you want to say something?
No, absolutely. That's the point. It's quite funny how he considers this a victory for them, or something like very important towards peace in the region, because there is nothing simpler than absolutely getting like the president of the United States signing a paper stating that a piece of land in Syria is now Israeli. Like, it's very simple.
Here, Rony, for them. Look, I'm signing a piece of paper that Jordan Peterson's house belongs to me now. Okay. Take it or leave it.
I can't do anything about it. That's the fun part.